Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's meditation in the Twin Flame Meditation Group. We are Ann and Catrina from the Twin Flame Way. I'm Catrina.
I'm Ann.
And we are so pleased to be with you again another week in this series, Claiming Masculine and Feminine Energy. And so to kick us off, I'll talk a little bit about what we're doing in this series and kind of where we're headed and then also what we're going to work on today. So when we say on the Twin Flame journey that we're claiming masculine and feminine energies, what we're talking about is healing the rift between the masculine and feminine energies. And so what we're doing in this series is we're approaching this massive collective healing on an individual level. And we're doing this through the chakra system. And that is how it's done on the individual level, is with the individual energy field, the chakras and the auric body. So in this series, we're taking you through each of the chakras, sometimes twice. We'll hit a couple of the chakras twice and possibly even 3 times. We're kind of just following our divine guidance here on what the world needs in instruction for healing these energies within. And as we do this work within and we heal the rift between the masculine and feminine energies within, we become open to receiving the divine feminine or divine masculine energies in our union. And so it's a really important piece of work on the journey to manifesting your harmonious twin flame union, is to do this work individually. In this series, we've predominantly focused healing in the aspect of relationships, and we've worked with relational cords and ancestral cords as pertains to each chakra. And the reason we're approaching the healing this way is because Twin Flame Journey is all about the ultimate relationship and the ultimate partnership. And so we are learning as twins on this journey that all relationships are a mirror showing us the way to deepen within ourselves, to deepen within our connection with the divine, and to bring the divine essence outward into a loving relationship with ourselves and others. And as we open and unfold in this journey, we become available for this ultimate relationship of harmonious union with our twin flame. And so the commitment to be on this journey and to open in this way is a deep commitment to heal within and to journey within. And it's a never-ending commitment. It's an always and forever journey. And so we're so many of us are learning that the union with the twin flame is not a destination, that it's one step along the way of our unfolding and of our creative process and of creating the lives that we have in our core reality, of making that manifest in the earth and making the earth the sacred place that it is meant to be, that it was given to us to be, sacred clay for us to mold into our joyful experiences. And so we're learning how to really embrace ourselves as creators. And in this healing process, we're learning how to release belief systems that don't serve us. And we're using the chakra system as it's very symbolic, and it will point us directly to core wounds that need to be healed. And so we're focusing deeply within each of these portals, energy vortices, to tap into the unconscious, to tap into our subconscious, our psyche, our soul, and ask deep questions. What would you reveal to me? Asking the higher self, what would you reveal to me right now in this area of symbology as it relates to my conscious unfolding, that I may heal it? And so we've done that with the power center, the solar plexus. We've done that with the heart chakra. We touched on the sacral chakra a little, and we did an exercise in the last series to help you begin to feel how energy moves through the chakra system. And now we're going to focus a little bit more on the sacral chakra today. And this is sort of, the lower 3 chakras are ultimate in healing on this journey. It's the pinnacle of healing for this journey, is being liberated from the dynamics of imbalance in the lower 3 chakras so that we can absolutely ground our divine transmission. And this is kind of what Ann and I teach ultimately, is we teach the creative life pulse coming from the divine as it flows in energy through our energy body and becomes manifest. And we teach how to receive and clear and open to the divine transmission, and how to run that energy and regulate that energy in a very literal and practical way into manifestation. And so as you embark on this journey with us in learning your energy body and learning how to read and regulate these systems, you will be completely empowered to create the life that you want, the life that you decided to have before you incarnated. And so that's what we do, and that's our life purpose. And so we're applying that in this arena of twin flame union, because it is very central, the central idea of partnership and relationship in ascension and in manifesting a divine life. It centers around answering the call to the desire to be in partnership. And so many of us have that desire and that call in a way that is a one-on-one partnership. And so we're teaching this here with the twin flames so that those who have received this calling can fully answer it, and answer it in a really empowered and purposeful way. And there's so much to learn, because especially if you're in the Western part of the world like we are, where we've sort of had these ancient energies hidden from our texts and from our knowledge systems for so long, and they're largely been debunked by our Western culture, that we're reclaiming that information system and delivering that to you as a source of empowerment. So let's getting back to today's teaching and healing on the sacral chakra. Let's talk about what that is. And the sacral chakra is huge. We're not going to cover everything in one session, but we will unlock some symbols for you to embark on this journey yourself and get started. And so let's talk about the sacral chakra and ultimately what it is. It is ultimately the energy center of partnership. It is the energy center of communion with humanity. It is the center in which we make choices about how we connect with others. It's what drives us. It's what's driving those choices. And so we're really directing our choices for connection and partnership out of this energy center. And when we're imbalanced here, we're not able to form healthy relationships. And so there's so much to be healed, and we can use emotions and relationships as a mirror to show us what needs to be healed on this level. And this is within the body, within the energy body. The sacral chakra is predominantly a feminine energy, and it is connected to the emotional body. And that is the layer of the aura that regulates emotion and allows you to sense and perceive emotion. And so what we'll do today is we will tune into the sacral chakra. We'll do some visualization with the color associated with the chakra, which is primary orange. And we'll do some visualization work there. We'll ground and prepare. And then I'll make an invitation to you to look at some different patterns that create imbalance in the sacral chakra. And as we begin the work, I'll be tuning into the group of people who will partner with us in this meditation. Whether you're here live or recorded, it will extend to all of the beings that will participate in receiving this teaching. And so as I tune in, we'll receive guidance on what patterns to bring up, and we'll go from there. And that's how we lead. That's how we lead in these healings, is from the collective, from channeling the divine transmission. What is the collective asking for right now? What is needed right now? So let's prepare first by grounding. And just want to say welcome to everybody who's come online to join us in the live session, and welcome to you who come in the recorded session. We get a lot of questions about the healing. Does it matter if I come in the live or recorded session? And of course it doesn't matter, because ultimately you are responsible for your own healing, and what we're giving is tools for you to do this work on your own. So we encourage you to watch this video again and again until you feel complete in your healing on this level. So let's prepare by getting in a seated position. We do recommend that you engage with this practice in a seated position with your feet firmly planted on the floor. You can put a yoga block or a pillow under there if you need to. And tall, relaxed spine against the back of your chair. Closing your eyes and placing your palms flat against your thighs. And just beginning to bring the mind inward. We're going to just center and ground deeply in preparation. So bringing the mind inward with the breath, following the breath inward. Head tilted slightly back. Jaw relaxed, tongue against the roof of the mouth, just behind the two front teeth, touching there. These are all physiological tools to help bring the energy system into alignment. And the more you practice a consistent seated position, the more that physiological response the more the physiological position that you're holding your body in will prompt the mind's response to turn inward. It's sort of like a bookmark for your consciousness, kind of where you left off last time. Once you position yourself in this way, you can more easily go where you have already been. It's sort of like a memory tool for your energy. So coming into that position, and as you're breathing and listening to my voice, just relaxing and receiving. There's no work to do here. This is just a time to receive the healing. And while we are responsible each individually for our own healing, we're only responsible for receiving it from within, from the abundant, unlimited source of life energy that we each have access to at our core. And so simply making the choice to turn within and receive what is needed for today will facilitate exactly that. Drawing the breath into the center, drawing the mind with the breath on each in-breathing. Deepening the awareness within and exhaling, ever deepening the awareness of now. Breathing in, now. Breathing out, now. Life is happening now. It is safe to be here now in this body. It is pleasurable to be here now in this body. I know who I am here now in the divine and in this body. I love here and now with the divine in this body. I will here and now with the divine in this body. I see my life here and now with the divine in this body. I am. And I am in this body. And now with me, let's align the hara line, grounding our energies deeply into the center of the earth. Visualizing a laser line beam of energy from above, reaching into the sky above, into the heavens, and into the higher realms. Approaching downward, transmuting into the physical realm, into the realm of our three-dimensional body, entering the top of the head, going down the neck, down the spine, out the tailbone, into the floor beneath your feet, into the earth beneath the floor, extending down deeply into the center of the earth. Now, all sense of your energy, I want you to become aware of your energy as you sense it here and now. All sensation that you feel. And I want you to expand your awareness to include all of that sensation that you're feeling, whether it's inside your physical body, whether it's on your skin, whether it's a vibration around within an inch or two around your body, or if it's a sensory awareness, even 3 or 4 feet from your body. And draw the line of your awareness in a circle around all of that sensation. And take a deep breath. And pull all of that energy in close to you into one tight ball of light just at your navel, just below your navel. Drawing that circle of awareness in and pulling all of that energy inside. And taking a big inhale. And on the exhale, pushing all of that energy down into the ground and into the earth. Allowing it to flow into the earth on its way to manifestation. Allowing it to move forward toward its purpose of creation. And that which is not needed for the creative pulse is transmuted back into universal life energy. It is released and becomes available. And that which does serve moves along into its next form. Now, good. Now that we are deeply grounded and we are clear in our energy system, we have completely opened ourselves, our system, to the creative life pulse. And now we will deeply work with the creative energies of the sacral chakra. And so at this time, and because we are building awareness with this practice and awareness of energy, I'll invite you to do whatever feels intuitively right to be able to connect your awareness with your sacral energy and with your emotional body. And so if you're a kinesthetic person and you feel energy as a physical feeling and sensation, you may find that physical touch in the sacral center is helpful to you. And you may decide to place 1 or 2 hands there over the sacral chakra, just 2 inches below your navel, just between your hip bones. And you can just hold yourself there and hold your hands there, allowing your awareness to connect with your sensory perception of this energy. Or you may tune in to the emotions that you're feeling right now. And just watching for emotions that come up. Not trying to push them away or bring them closer, just simply noticing. Just noticing if there is a thought of guilt about something that you felt you needed to get done today and didn't do. And just noticing right now. Noticing if there's a feeling of being limited or oppressed in some way. Any feelings of, I can't, or I'm not doing this right. Any feelings of fear at what may be discovered during this time. Just noticing them, just acknowledging them. Noticing any feelings of sexuality and sexual energy, sexual desire, just in a non-judgmental way, observing the messages that are coming forth from the higher self for awareness. Continuing your breathing and continuing this mindful practice of tuning in to the second chakra. You may begin to feel a radiant energy in this area of your body extending outward. One vortex of energy extending outward to the front of the body, and one extending outward to the back of the body. The 2 points meeting in the spine, just above the tailbone. Continuing to notice any feelings or sensations that arise. And as you are continuing to practice your mindfulness, opening to the awareness of the motion of the chakra. You can start opening this awareness through visualization by visualizing a spinning vortex of bright orange, primary orange energy swirl. You may visualize it as a whirlpool of water, where the water is a vibrant orange, or a swirling vortex of orange light, both at the front and the back of the body. And if that seems to connect you, then stay with the visualization. Or if you need something more tangible or touch-oriented, you can use your hand to draw circles, drawing a clockwise motion at the belly, at the low belly, and beginning to visualize the spin of the energy. It's not too fast and it's not too slow. It's steady and even. The orange is vibrant. And looking inside, we see that inside this vortex are smaller vortexes, clustered together like grapes on a vine, all nestled within and each one of those vibrantly spinning orange light. You may begin to feel the belly heat up. You may begin to feel your whole body heating up as we engage this creative energy. You may become aware of a cloud of emotional energy around your whole physical body. A vibrant cloud of many colors. And visualizing this cloud of energy just about 3 or 4 inches out from the body. Just visualizing it perfectly whole and complete. Visualizing all the colors within as vibrant or soft, each one unique and separate, all of them represented harmoniously in balance. And in this way of tuning in and seeing total health and wellness on this level, we open ourselves to receiving healing on this level. It is this simple. And as we practice this, we may begin to receive messages. We may begin to channel divine transmissions of wisdom. As each of us may do, it is our birthright to do so. And so asking on this level, asking your core within, or if you want to say asking God, it's really the same. Asking life, asking love, whatever way of thinking about receiving divine guidance speaks to you, you can do that. And I'll just invite you to do that now. And we're going to look at this time at some particular patterns. And so as you're asking within, what needs my attention and my awareness? What am I ready to release and to heal on this level? You may consider some specific childhood events in which you were victimized, especially ones in which you were somehow oppressed. Especially ones that were abusive or sexual in nature. And if this is coming up for you right now and it's invoking emotion, just know that this process is safe. It is safe to feel these feelings and move through them into healing. And when you are ready to stop engaging the feelings because you feel that that is enough, then you simply choose to take a break. So whatever is coming up for you right now in this pattern of victimization from your childhood, I'm inviting you to move deeper into your healing by making a core choice. Nothing is required but simply to choose at this level. To choose to no longer be a victim. It is just the first step in healing. In recognizing that this is enough. This pattern stops now. Claiming your energy back into this center, your sacred creative energy. Choosing on this level with faith that whenever we make a choice that is aligned with our divine selves, all the resources needed to manifest that choice become available. And so it is this simple to start. So if you've not made that deliberate choice on this level of your being, to no longer be a victim, I invite you to do that now. And some of you that are listening are resonating with what I'm saying, but in a different way. And it may be workplace victimization. It may be within your family. It may be the role you play within your family that leaves you depleted. That leaves you feeling disconnected from humanity. That leaves you feeling like these people are not good partners because I have to sacrifice myself to serve them. And so from that place, making the choice, I am not a victim. I will not be a victim. We'll just spend a moment here listening and allowing the healing to flow in, allowing the messages to be received. Asking ourselves on this level, what is it that motivates me to connect with others? What is my motivation in connecting with my current primary partner. What is it that limits my connection with others? Where do I place walls and boundaries? And so as you're asking these questions on this level, I feel many things are coming up for us. And so I'll give some guidance on how to respond to what is coming up on the individual level. Just simply, once the awareness has arisen, the opportunity to make a choice is present. And so you may simply ask yourself, does this serve who I am in the divine? Does this motivation, does this pattern of relating and connecting with my brothers and sisters in God serve who I am in God? And if you find that it does not serve you, simply make a choice to release it. No action is needed other than a choice. And in making the choice, we are really making an invitation to bring in a new energy, that which does serve. And so as you're moving through this process, in your awareness, in your consciousness right now, you may simply invite that new energy that does serve connection, communion, partnership. And maybe you don't know what that is right now, but you're opening yourself to it. You're choosing it to come in and to come into your awareness and to join the creative life pulse within your system. So let's bring that activity into today. And wherever you are in the world and whatever time of day it is for you, you may just consider the next period of time where you will be engaging with other people in some way, whether it be in thought form or in person or online on the internet or out in public, not directly engaging, but being among people. So simply consider that next segment of time, whether it be tomorrow morning after you awake because now is evening, or whether it be in the next 6 or 8 hours as you move along in your day. And asking yourself, what will be my motivation for connecting with these people? How will I relate to these people in my thoughts and in my feelings? How will I relate to my coworkers, my family, my partner, my twin, the public? And humanity at large during this next period of time? What will be driving my creative energy as I connect and co-create in the one-ship of humanity? And in this simple way, from this state of consciousness, because we are very grounded and attuned to the sacral energy, so we are very aware on this level right now. Whatever is coming up into your awareness, I assure you, is perfectly timed and is communication from your soul. There's no reason to doubt it. It's absolutely what we're doing here, is becoming more aware so that we can become more purposeful. Instead of life happening to us, we begin to happen to life out of who we really are in this way of first aligning, attuning, and grounding, healing, and then beginning to extend with purpose our creative life pulse through core choices. And so as you've become aware of what motivations for connection may be driving your relationships in the next 6 to 12 hours, you can simply ask yourself, does this motivation serve who I am in the divine? And if you find that it no longer serves you, you simply release it. Simply make a choice that you do not need that motivation anymore. And inviting in the new energy that is supportive and does serve. And affirming, now with me, from your point of awareness, so it is. We're going to begin to come back into the active level of consciousness that we usually use in our day. This is a deeply meditative state, so really give yourself enough time to come back. The first thing I want to do with you is to reground this energy in preparation to come back out and be able to open your eyes and feel very grounded and clear. So simply like we did in the beginning, extending and drawing a line of awareness all the way around all of the energies that you can feel and sense. Breathing into your center, maintaining the awareness of this circumference that you've drawn around your energy. Breathing in, and as you breathe in, drawing that circumference tighter and tighter into your belly. And as you exhale, sending all of that energy down into the ground. That which no longer serves is released and transmuted. It goes down, it connects deeply with the center of the earth and coming back up into the body, bringing fresh new energy. And again, down into the ground and into the earth below, the bedrock, into the center of the earth. And drawing the awareness back up. Drawing the awareness back up through the body, through the tailbone, past the stomach, coming to the heart, breathing deeply into the heart, the seat of wisdom, and beginning to prepare to open your eyes by wiggling your toes and your hands, beginning to add movement to the body. You may shrug or rotate your shoulders, twist your spine. You can start to blink your eyes open if you really feel the need to start to add some movement to your body. I'm feeling the need to add a lot of movement. That was very deep, and it helps me to feel really grounded through physical movement. So you can blink your eyes open just a little bit while you do this process. And when you feel like you're fully back connected into your physical body and your awareness is fully grounded here, you can fully open your eyes. And some of you were very deep in this meditation, and if you don't quite feel grounded yet, I encourage you to practice some grounding techniques, some that you already know, or the one that I showed you in this meditation. You can practice that with your eyes open now, and really allow yourself the time to ground all of that energy. And we just did a really massive clearing and healing, and it does take some time to integrate that. So this was a much deeper meditation than many of the ones that we've taught you. So take some time after doing this to integrate, whether you stay seated or you find somewhere nearby to lie down for a while. You may experience a time of integration and continuing of the healing. So, and that will be perfectly normal. So do that, and we will see you next week as we continue this series. And we invite you to visit us online if you're interested in learning more about this and starting a really personal journey with us. We offer that in one-on-one mentoring, and so you can reach out on our website if you're interested in that and set up for a 15-minute consultation where we can talk about what you want to achieve and sort of set up a program for you that fits where you want to go. So do that and invite your friends to the group. We love you so much. Continue your healing this week, and we'll see you next week.